Wait, what? I say, as soon as I speak that line, the remaining text is swept away by some unforeseen force. A Sensei, you're getting distracted again. My apologies, I. You seemed down lately because of the unpaid wages? You're still a student. You needn't worry about these things. I'll be here for class, no matter what. No, I'm not thinking about school. It's just that I saw a job advertisement the other day for a newspaper. I was thinking, um, you write such fine essays, Sensei. It wouldn't hurt to give it a try, don't you think? And it pays so well. But it's been years since I. That doesn't matter, Sensei. There are lots of students eager to try their luck, and in urgent need of your guidance. I'm out of firewood. The rice, too. Where did these rats come from? Not a single grain spared. Dude, you're cursed. I'm like, bruh, that sounds like the character's cursed. Okay, so it's Sochiro Takemi. Okay, and there's still the rent. Is it true? With no money, there is no hope? Yes. Yes, I'm like, it is. It really is. There is a hope, but money makes it better. Money makes it better. It really does. At least this pen can still write. In late spring, a warmth swiftly returns to the land. I receive an invitation from an old friend, and thus I journey to a temple within the mountains to behold a weeping cherry in full blossom. How have you been? He inquires for me. Perhaps due to the heady wine or the petals that float within my cup, I find myself wholly intoxicated. The deepest truth of my soul, it seems, can only be spoken amidst such sweet scenery. Wait, why does it cut off? Kazuya doesn't seem surprised. Maybe it's a misprint? Never mind. I'll improvise for now. Alright, we are making the choices. We're making choices. Ah! Okay, let's see. Uh, I'll say, oh no, I say, never did I think the pursuit of happiness would be so exhausting. Oh, it's like a typewriter thing. Oh, okay. I thought it was a metronome. This is a typewriter situation. Okay, cool. I say parents. The less said of them, the better. But perhaps there's some worth to be what sifted. Okay, but perhaps there's some worth to be sifted from their actions. From bitterness, he's talking about. Okay, so say, I simply think in this moment all is well. Okay, I think it's either gonna. This is like writing the story, right? So we're writing a script, is what I'm gathering. I don't remember what the synopsis is. I really entirely do not remember. I got this a while back, so I genuinely don't remember. Not from. I got this a while back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't remember what it said. And I fell in love with the art, and that was it. That was it for me. It was hook, line, and sinker, and I was done. All right. So I'll say, never did I think the pursuit of happiness would be exhausting, or never did Oh, parents, the less said of them, the better. But perhaps there is some worth to be sifted from their actions. I simply think in this moment all is well. So the character is running out of money. They got like infestation. They're clearly cursed. So I'd say, I never thought the pursuit of happiness would be so exhausting. Because honestly, I relate. I think that's it. Wait, what? I say, as soon as I speak that line, the remaining text is swept away by some unforeseen force. I knew it! We were writing the script. In its place, black lines writhe and squirm across the page, weaving themselves into new words faster than I can blink. My blood feels like it's boiling, surging through my veins, searing my throat. The pain blazes like I'm swallowing flames, as if raw flesh is being torn from my mouth to feed those growing black lines. What is happening? My mind goes blank. When I manage to come to and flip ahead a few pages, the text has settled into a coherent story. There's no remaining trace of the distortion from before. My friend's face is steeped in the glow of dusk, and a faint memory stirs. No, that's not how it goes. My eyes are fine. Am I haunted or something? A dull ache blossoms or blooms from my head. My temple draws tight, pounding. Those black marks imprinted on my retina still twitch spasmodically in the corners of my vision. Bruh. Okay, so I gotta write a. I feel like this is the mindset of like I gotta write the story to make sure that these guys don't die. Okay, okay. I'll do my best. Okay, all right. No promises. I don't know where this is gonna go. No promises. But as soon as I focus my gaze, they turn into perfectly ordinary blocks of type laying completely still. As if this is how they've always been. As if everything I just saw was a mere illusion. My days looked almost. My days look. My days, duh. Sorry. My days to look must be too obvious. Kazuya puts down his script with that mix of confusion and concern back on his face. Huh? Is that all for today? My my eyes kind of hurt. Sorry, I've crumpled the pages. You'd better take a break first. It's my fault. I should have made sure you got enough rest before talking about the script. I'll bring you a new copy when you're feeling better, right? I really don't want Kazuya worrying about me, but before I know it, a lie comes rolling off my tongue to cover things up. Forget it. It's better to have him think I'm tired than to have him know I might be losing my mind. Kotori? Thanks. I like it. That sounds good. But, oh, it's him. But I still need to read the script. Can I borrow yours for now? Whoa. As the cold water splashes my face, there's a belated flare. Sorry, I swear, I don't know why I'm fumbling my words today. As the cold water splashes my face, there's a belated flare of pain in my forehead. Kazuya's copy of the script is also the altered version, but he wouldn't joke around like this, and he wouldn't possibly be in cahoots with me to trick myself. Everything seems as though it's always been this way. And that thing I saw in the mirror, what was going on? Looks like the curses and hauntings might not just be a flight of fantasy, after all. Okay, it's a new person now. Oh, Kotori? Huh? Hey, superstar, you don't look so good. Has Kazuya been giving you a hard time? Tatsuki. The only sound of that familiar voice makes me realize I've been in a trance here for who knows how long. The trope's leading actress blinks at me. She's standing before me, her green eyes as vivid as two emeralds against her pallid skin. Her, their gaze locked unwaveringly on my face. When did you get here? No, wait. Did you get any rest? When? Oh, I guess around the time a certain Kotori was spacing out and his stomach started growling. Gr- growling? All right, let's go grab a bite to eat. You can't simply sleep on an empty stomach. Just think of it as keeping me company, okay? Hatsuyuki takes my hand and pulls me off to the sofa with a gentle tug, like a snare closing around a fledgling. Her hand is so cold, but her eyes stayed fixed on me, narrowed slightly at the corners, like a cat or a bird or a fox or some other sharp and sly creature waiting for my response. I can't recall exactly how close we used to be, as classmates and friends. Despite that, I think I could lose all my memory all over again and still be helpless to refuse her. Yeah, she's the persistent friend. I hope this is not some weird situation where she likes him and Kazuya likes him. There's a whole like love triangle and stuff or love square going on. Please don't be like miraculous ladybug where I have to juggle all kinds of love options. Jeepers, that would suck. As if I'm already like doing well with remembering their names right now. I don't know what's up with that, but it's interesting. This is really, really pretty though. How about the cafe next door? Shall we? The cafe's fireplace is lit. We're here right at dinner time. The air is rich with warmth and the aroma of food, perfect for soothing strained nerves. It's been a while since we last shared a meal, thinking about it, as I nestled into a soft armchair in the corner. That feels like a lifetime that feels like a lifetime ago. Hatsuyuki calls the server over for the menu. While I flip through it, she props her chin on her hand, staring straight at me. I give in, closing the menu and raising it to shield my face. I think I hear her laugh. The sound drifts across the table and winds its way. And wins its way. Winds? I think it's winds its way. And wins. Okay, it's wins in this case. It wins its way into my ears. I had to like read that in order to be like, which way do I pronounce this right now? Multiple times. Sheesh. They're speaking in fancy, not so fancy English. It's like speaking English, then making me speak English. I'll, uh, it's kotari. I'll have soda water and a sandwich. Thanks. What about you? Me? This one. Yeah, this one, I guess. There's a rustle from a side. Then the menu is plucked from my hands. Stacks. Hatsuyuki stacks to the. Oh my gosh, why am I dizzy? I gotta drink water. Okay, sorry. I'll drink a bit after this. Hatsuyuki stacks the two hefty folders together and passes them to the waiting server. Once the server is gone, her gaze returns to me, her expression abruptly serious. All right, enough of that. What's with you today? You seem so out of it. You're giving me a real scare. I. I'm not like Kazuya. I won't just let you get away with an I'm fine. Her tone is light, but I know that she means it. There's no bluffing my way up from under that gaze. Not today. I'm not sure where to start. Then start from arriving in Tokyo? How about that? Ugh, if you say so. With Hatsuyuki's gentle eyes trained on me, a feeling slowly stirs. The sense that it might not be too bad to talk about this after all. When I finish my last sentence, Hatsuyuki is still watching me, silent and solemn. After a while, she smiles. There's something a little too uncanny about it. Had any dreams lately? When I fell asleep in the car, I think I dreamt about something really important, but I can't remember what it was. Hmm. Let me think. I'm sure you've heard all sorts of Japanese legends about gods and spirits, haven't you? There are some. There are more deities up in. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Okay, let's. There are more deities and spirits up in Takamagahara than there are grains of grass in a vat. Wait, are you serious? Since your surname is Sakuma, I'd say that's the most likely possibility. Here, Hold up your hand. Block the light for me. What Sakuma got to do with it? Even as I think this to myself, I'm already reaching out to enfold her small, cold hand in mine. What an odd flowing sensation! That odd flowing sensation revives within me a restlessness which currently a restless current which seems to be drawn towards something, but without the searing pain from before. Whoa, there's a duck! What? In Hatsuyuki's hand, specks of light emerge from nowhere. They flicker briefly, and as if needed by an invisible force, they condense into a little bird that glows with faint blue light. The young lady's birds, the young birds. Okay, he's so shocked at my reading. He's like, "What are you doing?" I genuinely am so out of it. But let's focus. The young lady. The why do I say young lady? I'm thinking of her. The young bird's downy gray feathers graze my fingertips, leaving an airy wisp of warmth. It perches onto Hatsuyuki's palm, head cocked to the side, looking very much like a duck. Is that a swan? That's a duck. When I finally manage to stutter out those words, Hatsuyuki bursts into an uncontrollable laughter, her shoulders heaving with mirth. Bro, what is this fancy English? Guys, what's happening? You can just use normal stuff. It's not even fancy. It's some big words. Why are you putting them in the sentence? It's so intense. I flippin' love how it works. It's gorgeous, but damn. Give us a warning that there are some big thesaurus words in this, okay? Do some do some speaking warm ups before you come into this. Do some red leather, yellow letter kind of situation like 58 times before you start reading. Damn, I kept reading like I never seen words before. What the? Oh my gosh. Okay, they've been like the words are like tongue twisters, man. What the? Even the sentences, the way they're written, it's beautiful. Damn, I needed a warm up before this. In the blink of an eye, the little bird dissolves back into specks of light and fades with her chuckle. And especially, please fix this. The words are trailing off into the red, and we cannot see them. I cannot see them sometimes. It's a duck, just a duck. Oh, it's her. But the point is, that's how it feels, isn't it? Something is about to burst out from within you, and you have strange visions. Yeah? I was like, yes. Right. We've still got some time before this food comes, so I'll tell you a thing or two. What you bear is an inborn talent. The gods generously bestowed their dregs upon the lucky few, and so we gain a sliver of power. Power that was never truly ours to wield. Who can say if it's a blessing or a curse? But it inevitably grants us some special abilities. And of course, it's passed down through the bloodline. That part isn't great. I'm not sure what exact terminology is used in Japan, but anyway, just think of it as sorcery. Oh, okay. Okay. Onnyodo, or Shinto magic, that sort of thing. According to most, let's call them mages. According to most mages, there are two kinds of magic. One kind can be wielded by mages through study, though it involves some simple rituals. The other is a unique magic, born from the fusion of oneself with these dregs. It's known as a talent. Even within a single family, no two people share the same talent. Ah, ah, I don't know what your talent is, but It's best to keep that to yourself. And that's because most mages have a strict taboo against magic that deals with the soul, or life and death. If everyone were to treat life and death so carelessly, the world would be thrown into chaos. It already is. It already is. People are already like that. Thankfully, a lot of us are not, but there are some crazy ones out there like that. This kind of magic also takes a tremendous toll on the body. My point is keep your secrets, even from me. If the burden upon the body or here, Hatsuyuki lifts a hand and taps her temple, becomes too great, a mage's flesh will gradually mutate into a more primitive state until they transform into a monster, mindless and deathless. Most call this process reversion, and so far there seems to be no way to undo it. You mentioned earlier that I'm named Sakuma, so that's why you brought it up? Just like I carry the name, oh my goodness, what's this Baryakins, Baryakinskaya? Baryakinskaya. Is that? Are you from are you Russian? She's part Russian? Cool. Just like I carry the name, and you can read it here for yourself, Chad. Thank you. The Sakuma family is renowned in Japan too, after all. When we first met, you were just an ordinary person. I never expected it to turn out like this. Maybe it was that accident? I failed to protect everyone. Hatsuyuki's voice gradually lowers, and her expression clouds. Her fingers twist together. Accidents can't be predicted. That's just how they are. The waiter arrives with the tray and starts to arrange the dishes before us. Only then does this transient space of ours awaken from its heavy silence. The sandwich exudes just the right amount of heat, and the wheaten aroma of the toast mingles. Oh my gosh, I clicked and I left. Mingles. It mingles and the twisted aroma. Oh my god, okay. And it mingles evenly with the fragrance of the scrambled eggs and steak. Alright. Combined with the lettuce sprinkled with sauce, it all sparks a rare thought within me. That seems worth a try. Before Hatsuyuki sits a plate of cognac drizzled with black syrup. She frowns as she struggles to swallow an entire piece. She once said that she hates this sort of thing since it's like biting into a limp and slimy slug. I might be making my doubts too apparent. After catching a breath with a gulp of lemonade, Hatsuyuki begins to speak, uncharacteristically hesitant. Don't give me that look. I need to keep in shape these days. I don't want to have to adjust my costume later. Mm-hmm. Mm, uh, how do you like the food here? Well, my tongue's having a pretty good time. Is that so? Good. All right. Tomorrow, do you want to go and check out the theater Kazuya booked for a performance? We can try getting up on stage. Who knows? It might help us set the mood and satisfy curiosity. And satisfy my curiosity.